I haven't been pleased with our assist to turnover ratio, and I think some guys are putting their heads down. We've got some scoring-minded guards, and even sometimes our posts get a little bit thirsty for scoring points. And it's not a very fun way to play, and it's not Utah's, at least as long as I'm going to be here, it's not the way we're going to play. And so we really had an emphasis this week on moving the basketball and depending on each other. I mean, it wasn't that long ago we had 7 guys in double figures, but I think Tyler's close to it. But so I want to be that kind of team, and I think every season has a different story to it, and it's a kind of a different book or a chapter, however you want to look at it, and you have to figure out a way to define your success. And tonight was pretty good with I still think we could have had another 6 assists or so. There were some selfish shots, but guys are starting to understand what JoJo had a play in the first half where he started a little drawn kick, hit somebody, it was about 3 or 4 passes later, lo and behold, he catches it over on the other wing, the guy that started the action, and he's wide open for a 3 and makes it. And to me, that's a little basketball karma. And I just think we've got to play that way. We've got to be connected offensively and defensively. If you don't have that star power NBA guy to go to, I think, to keep the basketball kind of pure and respect it, you have to do it collectively. I think our point guards are a little bit embarrassed when they look at assist to turnover ratio, and even though Seth only had a handful of games, I think he was 5 assists, 15 turnovers. That's not what you're looking for, and he came out tonight, and that's the kind of ratio you're looking for. We were darn near 2-to-1 as a team, but going into this game, assists and turnovers were 1 apart, and I've never been a part of a team that turns it over as much as they get an assisted basket. So that's been something, and it's good that our backcourt figured that out and shared it. We obviously made the shots when the passes were presented to them. This was our second game where we had every bullet, loaded and ready to use. I mean, we had the one game against Prairie View before we went to Hawaii that we had a full slate of weapons, and then Dave got himself in foul trouble. That first game kind of deal where a little fatigue, whatever it was, and then we get over to Hawaii, and the first play of the game, Kuz goes down. So, I'd like to think we can get guys firing. Our depth has improved a little bit, but we need a low post threat. I think every team needs to have a low post threat, and Dave's got a lot of experience. Reps at the D1 level. Dave hadn't practiced all week. We had to practice Thursday, which he got mild concussion. Practice Friday, Saturday, he wasn't allowed to practice. So he was a little winded tonight. We're still not at full strength. We got a few guys suffering this kind of the year. I'm sure everybody can relate, cold and flu stuff. So it's good. It's optimistic. Hopefully, knock on wood, we can keep everybody healthy and start piecing it together and get some comfort playing in their roles. The game didn't start out well. I was really disappointed with how we came out of the locker room. We had a couple lazy turnovers. They had 4 offensive rebounds, in their first possessions, and then I think we kind of woke up, and after that point, we did a decent job on the glass. That's the thing. If you can we had years here where we were 20 minus rebound, and you just don't have a chance. They were big at every position, and we've done a better job. We're actually statistically one of the better teams in the country at taking care of the glass, and so that was a big part of it, being able to have success against them. Well, I don't think one game says a whole lot. It's very much a present tense thing. This was where all our focus was, trying to get this W and protect your home court against a quality team. I never read too much into it. I've talked about it before, that you're never as good as you think you are after a win like this. And we weren't as bad as we thought we were at the end of the San Francisco game. So it's about a grind and kind of trusting the process. And I addressed that with our guys on Friday morning when we practiced, that we don't have to lose 3 games in a row to come out and be focused. And they improved, and we get dialed in, and we have to keep our guys on edge. And if you're a mature team that's going to be successful and have hopes of playing in the postseason, you never get too full of yourself, at any point. And we got to figure out, I guess Arizona's next. So here we go.
It feels good. You know, I was kind of angry that we couldn't play in Hawaii because, you know, I really thought, you know, we could have, you know, really won and took advantage of some things. But, you know, it was good to come back. You know, I'm not really 100% right now, but it's a start, and, you know, I'm glad we just, you know, beat them by 16. So. I mean, you know, Dave coming in is helping us huge. And Seth is, you know, bringing another dynamic guard to us, and you know, we still got, you know, me and Zoe and everybody else. You know, everybody can really go off. I feel like, you know, but it's a great team effort. We shared the ball tonight and had a positive assist turnover ratio. So, you know, it's great. You know, they said that we only had 3 turnovers in the second half, and in practice we'll have about 3 turnovers in 35 seconds. So, no, good. Arizona's a great team, and you know they have, you know, great guards as Parker, Jackson Cartwright and Kadeem Allen, and excellent freshmen. So you know we're gonna have our hands full, and you know they got a potential, you know, lottery pick. So you know we're gonna have to be on our P's and Q's.
I don't know. It's always kind of tough, you know, missing, you know, 2-3 days of practice right before a game, but luckily it wasn't too bad, so I was able to focus in and watch on the sideline and be able to get everything done from there. I think it was just our effort, you know. I mean, I don't know if there were jitters or anything, kind of being first conference game, but you know, I think it just took us a while to settle in and get used to it, and once we did, we took off.